Okay, the explanation for my card, your card. Very simply, you have a card separate in your pocket. It's the 10 of diamonds here, and it's facing away, so if you were eventually to palm it out, it goes against the palm, the face. So that goes in the pocket. I remember the 10 of diamonds. That's before I start. Now, they don't know about that. You give them the pack to shuffle, and they cut 1/3 of the pack away. You ask them to spread the cards in front of you, and you mime and pretend that you're thinking of one of the cards. You say, okay, I've got a card. That's a lie, because the card you're going to use is in your pocket. So you're pretending, okay, I've got a card. You now ask them to remember a card and its position from the top of the deck. So, for example, the 4th card down is the 9 of diamonds. They're to remember that information. The 4th card down is the 9 of diamonds. But you turn away and you say, think of any number between, say, 2 and, looking at the cards, 2 and 15. Let's pretend they go with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll remember the 3 of clubs is the 6th card down, and you turn back. Now remember, you don't know any of that information. You don't know the number down, and you certainly don't know the card they're thinking of. But this is how this works. You take the cards, and you say, are you thinking of your card? Yes. Now I'm going to do a little mime here, and take your 4th card, the card you're just thinking of. I'm going to place that in my pocket. And they're going to smile and say, yeah, sure. Okay? But you say, sorry, I sort of ahead of myself there. You say, I'm going to say, you do that. But before you do that, you say, we're going to exchange some information. I'm going to tell you the card I'm thinking of when you spread the cards. And all you have to do is give me the number from the top. Not the card, just the number from the top. Do you understand? And then I say, but I'm going to take one card before you tell, we exchange that information and put it in my pocket. That's when I palm the card out, and this hand turns these over. And I said that, and the misdirection is verbal because I'm saying, okay, what was your card? What was the position of your card? And in that whole process, the palmed card comes out. Look at this move here. Your hand goes on top of the face up and turns everything over, and that places my 10 of diamonds on the bottom. I'll go through that again with you. Okay, so they've thought of a number down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 3 of clubs. Now, you, this is in your pocket, this way round, and you say, we're going to exchange some information. I will give you the name of the card I was thinking of, and you've just got to give me the position. But before you do, I'll put that card, an invisible card, in my pocket. And as I'm doing that, everything turns over here. But I've still got sort of eye contact, and I'm saying, so what was your position? And in that action, I'm still talking, I'm just coming out with this card, placing it on the top, and turning everything over. And that puts my 10 on the bottom. Okay, bear with me. So, they tell me the position. It's number 6. Now, I don't know their card, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to deal 5 cards down, but the 6th card is going to come from the bottom. It's what's called a bottom deal. Now, a bottom deal is quite an advanced sleight for sort of gamblers and magicians, but it's when you've got a full deck. If you've just got a third of a deck or less, it's a lot easier, and you get away with it. Now, to make this even more foolproof, I'll just give you this little tip. I angle all the cards that way. Yep. So there's that, and then I push the bottom card forward a little bit. There. So then it sort of comes over and can touch that part there. Just a little angle them and then push this one over a little bit. It's not necessary, but it makes things easy. It's the way, I'm just showing you the way I do this. I mean, then I hold them like this, which is not the way I normally hold them. It's not a dealer's go. But it's so easy for me to grip that bottom card from there. So this is what I do. They say it's 6. My number is 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now anyone watching that came from the top, right? Now that's with the bevel and with me doing this fancy thing with the the bevel and then pushing that over a little bit so you can grab it there. Even if you don't do all that and you hold it in normal dealing grip, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. You can sort of do a bigger movement and it comes from the bottom. Anyway, so that's it. So that's the bottom deal. Not as hard as you might think. So think about this. Your card is now there. The one from the pocket. Their card is now on top of the deck for your clubs. So this is what you do. You palm the 3. And then you say, in this direction, you say, check the 6th card. They turn that over. And it's now the one you apparently saw when they spread the cards, which was a lie, of course. And then you go to your pocket. While they're doing that, you can go to your pocket for the misdirection. I just wait and just say, do you know what? That just means I've got to make this card visible. What card were you thinking of? 3 of clubs. Bang. And that's the trick. It is a strong, strong trick, and I know it is a magic trick, but it is a mentalism trick as well. It's one of those sort of hybrid tricks of both magic and mentalism. And all it involves is you putting a card in your pocket before we start, and being able to do a little bit of palming. And that bottom deal, as I say, if you bevel the cards and then push the bottom one over slightly, it becomes much easier to take that from the bottom. But otherwise, just practice, and you get that bottom deal down, which is easy with a small pack of cards.